Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. We're doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Maranatha. The title today, Through Heaven's Gates. The scripture reading comes from Hebrews 11, verse 5. By faith, Enoch was translated that he should not see death. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased God. We are living in an evil age. Because iniquity abounds, the love of many waxes cold. Enoch walked with God 300 years. Now, the shortness of time seems to be urged as a motive to seek righteousness. Should it be necessary that the terrors of the day of God be held before us in order to compel us to right action? Enoch's case is before us. Hundreds of years he walked with God. He lived in a corrupt age when moral pollution was teeming all around him, yet he trained his mind to devotion, to love purity. His conversation was upon heavenly things. He educated his mind to run in this channel, and he bore the impress of the divine. Enoch had temptations as well as we. He was surrounded with society no more friendly to righteousness than is which surrounds us. The atmosphere he breathed was tainted with sin and corruption, the same as ours. Yet he lived a life of holiness. He was unsullied with the prevailing sins of the age in which he lived. So may we remain pure and uncorrupted. He was a representative of the saints who live amid the perils and corruptions of the last days. For his faithful obedience to God, he was translated. So also the faithful who are alive and remain will be translated. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. For 300 years, Enoch had been seeking purity of heart, that he might be in harmony with heaven. For 3 centuries, he had walked with God. Day by day, he had longed for a closer union. Nearer and nearer had grown the communion until God took him to himself. He had stood at the threshold of the eternal world, only a step between him and the land of the blessed. And now the portals opened, the walk with God, so long pursued on earth, continued, and he passed through the gates of the holy city, the first from among men to enter there. To such communion, God is calling us. As was Enoch's must be their holiness of character, who shall be redeemed from among men at the Lord's second coming. Through heaven's gates. So, of course, this is heavily focused on Enoch because for 300 years, now, of course, in those days, people lived a lot longer. For 300 years, he walked with God, he communed with God, he talked with God constantly. He lived, he breathed God. Do we? No. In this day and age, we can't say it's worse now than it was then, because no one can actually know really and truly how bad it was in the days of Noah, in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. But they were bad, very bad. But it is prophesied that before Jesus comes, it will be the worst this world has ever seen. But that's not to say we won't get bad, like as bad as it was then. It will get as bad, yes. And Enoch walked with God, and so did many others. What's his name? Abraham was considered righteous because he walked in faith. We must need to do the same. We need to pray more, fast more, walk more with God, commune more, love more, forgive 7 times 77, and love the same.